Hi guys, this is Gerard. I'm sitting in my garden. We will be doing some outdoor crafting, and I'm making a short video about making a rock face, rock texture. It's not an entire project, it's just a part or a little piece of a rock, and just to show you how I try and make something like that. So for this I will be needing the following things. I will need the following things. I've got some bark from my local gardening store, and I found two types of bark, and I will try to combine them in the rock face. I need something to glue it all on, this bark, so I have a styrofoam. This is a rest piece. You can use the very cheap ones as well, but I have this laying around, so I will start crafting this in a kind of shape and then start adding these barks pieces onto the foam, and let's see what happens. For that, for attaching it, we have the hot glue gun. I have a little burner, a hobby knife, a saw, and in the end finish it off with some paper mache. Now, all these materials I will be needing for the first phase, which is actually building the rock face and seal it, and painting is the next phase, but we will get to that later. So first of all, let's start modeling this piece of foam. I got this hot wire handheld tool. Forgot to mention it in the introduction. Very nice, a very helpful piece to sculpt random organic stuff. So it's getting hot. That's nice. I've been puzzling a bit, not sure where this will end. I simply will start gluing, burning. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so here we have the first part of applying the structure. I used this type of bark, just broke pieces off, used my knife, used my saw, and if something doesn't quite fit, using a burner for burning a part of the surface away might help in a way that it fits better. So I think this is it for now. When it comes to this structure, let's now apply some of the other bark material. Well, as you can see, the bark is it's starting to get another structure. I will finish this part off, come back to you, and then we start using paper mache to fill in the gaps. So, glued some bark on the foam. Didn't finish it all the way. Doesn't have to. It's just a little instruction video to show you how something like this looks like and maybe could work for you. Now the next phase is to fill out the gaps. Now, as a when I'm gluing on the bark, it simply is breaking pieces off, mashing them up, over, under, side by side. It doesn't matter if something sticks out. It's not a big deal that there are this many gaps, because we can all fade it out using paper mache. So for the next phase I will be making a batch of this material and start filling out the gaps. So a quick batch of paper mache over the entire rock face. Now it has to dry. After that we have to seal it, and then we can start painting it and see the final result. Well, today is a lovely day here in the Netherlands and we have a lot of sunshine. So after I finished putting on the paper mache, I put this piece in the sun, and within 2 hours it's fully dried. So now we have to seal it, and for this I will need wood glue, some water and a brush. I put it out in the sun again, maybe it takes half an hour, and then when it's dry we can start painting. But first we have to seal. Happy little strokes, and a lot of room for happy accidents as well. So okay, well, as you can see it goes quite quickly. It just need a thin layer, not much, and again if you skip a few spots it doesn't matter. Okay, so sealing is done. Put it out in the sun to dry, and then we can start painting. Back again in the garden. The wood glue mixed with water is dry, it's hard, so now we start painting. Medium gray, kind of white, raw umber, but this is from Woodland Scenics. It's something you have to mix with water, and a kind of green from Eileen. So you see I grab all kinds of stuff, whatever is at hand. So let's start with gray. Let's do some washes. Now again, this is just an example, and this is very quickly made. I'm currently building a huge build with a huge rock face, using the same technique, taking a little bit more time, but you will see. Soon enough, you will see. So after brushing the rock face with broken white, I had some very thin black wash over it, let it dry, and for the final coating I will do a light brush of ivory white. And apart from the possibility of adding plants and or flock, I think I will stop there for this little demonstration. Well, I think that's it for now. Yep. So okay, so yeah, for now this is it. A rock face made out of 2 types of bark. So here's the thing, we all build a rock. Michael, Sascha, Chicken and me, we all build a rock. And they went a little bit crazy, where I simply threw a little bit of bark on a sheet of XPS foam. So in the end, my rock looks rather dull and theirs look amazing. So what to do? Well, I don't want to make, or I don't want to remake my rock, but this weekend I added a few little extras, and so the final result is this. Hope you like it. Let's move on to the next project.